If you have time to worry, you have time to find a solution to the problem. If you have time to worry, you have time to work. If you have time to worry, you have too much time on your hands, my friend. This is a concept that I want to talk about today because there was a guy in one of the self-improvement communities that I'm in who had sent a message basically asking the community general, and I responded to this message, hey, I do a lot of stuff in my day-to-day, but I worry about whether or not what I'm doing is going to work, whether or not my business is going to work, whether or not all this working out is going to pay off, whether or not all the self-work is going to pay off in my relationships, blah, de blah, de blah. He went on and on. And I sent him a message that was relatively short and sweet. I'm not going to read it to you verbatim. I'm going off memory because there's a lot of messages that go on in that community. I'm not going to look for it. I had said to him that if you have time to worry about all of this, you have too much time on your hands. You're not doing enough. Don't let that send you into a panic. Use that. Use that as motivation to find more tasks to do, to fix the things that you're worried about, or to double down on the work that you're already doing. Because this guy is one of those individuals who he works out every single day. He's working on his business every single day. He's working at excelling in his career every single day. He's working on being the best version of himself every single day, and yet he still worries because he checks off things on a list and then he stops working on them. So what you need to do if you're one of those chronic worriers is you need to understand that the only reason you're worrying is because you're giving yourself time to. This is a concept that I live by. I do not give myself time to worry. I do not give myself time to be in a BS mindset. I do not give myself time to get down in the dumps. I don't give myself time to get anxious. I don't give myself time to get depressed. I don't give myself time for any of that. All I'm doing is simply going. I have a list of things that I need to do in a day, and it's enough things. And I've determined that by experimenting with it and working with my own schedule, I've determined that I now have enough things going on in my day-to-day that I do not have time to worry whatsoever. I simply do not. You need to get there. Because then when you wake up, all you do is you look at your task list, it's massive, and you just say go. Check off number 1, check off number 2, check off number 3, check off number 4. By the time the day gets done, you've done everything on your list. You've done the things you know you need to do to keep your life on an upward trajectory, and now it's bedtime. Now it's bedtime, and you can lay down, and you can lean back, and you can fall asleep knowing that you did your absolute best. You gave everything that day because you simply did not stop. It is when you stop that you have time to worry. It is when you stop. I'm going to burp. Not going to burp. Look at that. It is when you stop that you have time to think. And when you have time to think, your brain starts churning thoughts and you start worrying. Don't give yourself the opportunity for that. Simply do. Do not think, just do. That's a line from Top Gun of all places. But it's a very, very tried and true concept that I've lived by. I don't give myself time to think. I don't give myself time to worry. And my life has been blissful as a result of it. Maybe this will work for you. Maybe this won't. All I know is that it worked for me. Give it a whirl. That's all I ask. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have that I've found are extremely useful to me. My hope is that they're extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, or message me, my Discord server is the top link in the description. It is free to join. Feel free to join. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass. I will see you next time.